Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities in Miniatures. It's Monday, which means it's time for our weekly painting progress. And I managed to get some stuff from Sparkletrout today. I know he's been busy working on that big night of his, but he did manage to squeeze in a few other random little pieces, so we'll take a look at him. And her. Or them. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to keep things rated PG, maybe PG-13. There's a bit of a underbrew going on there on our pinup model from Artisan Guild. This was from their Ashen Wastes or Scourgeland Survivor. I don't remember the name of it, but it was like the people with the insects and stuff for their campaign setting. So that's what she's from. There was a topless version, but I'm guessing that's the family-friendly version. Now, these are from a recent Cyberforge release. I like these. These came out really nice. For a generic space crew in very traditional spacesuits. I like the blue kind of metallic looking tanks on the oxygen tank backpacks with a pipe. Sparkletrout was saying these are based on some video game, possibly. I don't remember which one. Maybe he can remind me. Hopefully he's going to get that night done as well. Maybe if he is willing, he can send me some work in progress photos. I can post that up so you guys can see just what I'm talking about. Maybe with a scale picture as well. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. So, what have I got done this week? Funny enough, I don't think I've painted any printed models. I finally finished this orc from RTLW. And I don't know his name now. But he was literally just... I've never really painted modern sci-fi orcs outside of a very select few. And I don't ever figure out just how to go about doing that. So his armor is incredibly ramshackle and in all sorts of colors, and I try to get it really dirty and dingy on purpose. I think I accomplished that at least. The checkboards are actually sculpted on there. There's no possible way I'm going to do that nicely with doing checkerboard. It's a fun model, though. I want to say he had 2 different sized heads, if I remember correctly. Other than that, all I really did this week was paint Conquest stuff. I really got in the groove, and I'm noticing now, upon looking at things more closely, that I really need to go back and fix some stuff up as well. First thing is we went ahead and got some of the Longbowman Hunter Cadre guys done. I really like these guys. Very Brotherhood of the Wolf-like. If only this face had had a cloth covering the mouth, that would have been perfect. Some of the mouths do, but then they don't have hats, like this guy. Actually, that's the same body. Different arms and different weapons and heads, obviously. Different quivers. I like this guy too. Very simple paint jobs. I was trying to get things finished. I want to get back to work on doing some Kingdom Death stuff. Our Hawkeye trick shot model. And these guys come to battle well equipped. They've got swords, they've got knives, they've got like throwing knives on their harnesses, they've got war hammers and maces on their quivers. These dudes are decked out for battle. And I actually thought I painted more, but I guess those ones aren't like 100% finished. I also slopped my way through a couple of militia. These are from the 100 Kingdoms skirmish starter set. And I really didn't put much work into them. I mean, they're pathetic little grunts. They're not going to do well. I am going to have to go fix up that bow, though. It's kind of sloppy. Compared to these guys, I mean, obviously, they're going to do a whole lot better in ranged combat as it is. So we'll let them have the spotlight and shine. But I really dig these models. They were a lot of fun to build. I'm disappointed there were only 12 in a box. I kind of wanted to build more. Maybe I need another box. Hanging out with the bow chosen of the Nords, or the Nargacuga hunter armor. I also went ahead and tried painting one of the militia folks, and again, I need to fix that. That's a sloppy on that polearm. I don't know what's up with his little emblem there, or the fact that the ink kind of pooled under his eye. He's got a black eye. Soldier's mad at me again. In addition to the boring humans, which admittedly I kind of had a lot of fun painting, I went ahead and started working on more of the Wadroon. So this is one of the spear throwers. I don't know if they're called spear throwers or if they're called hunters, but they're big. I mean, even by Conquest standards, they're big. You could totally picture them just, grabbing the guy by the forehead and keeping him away. But really nice models. You can see just a lot of detail on their bodies there. Is that the only one of those guys? I've painted so many and been working on, I don't know how many different various units and boxes. I've forgotten what I actually finished and what I didn't. Okay. We did another pale-skinned one. Because why not? It came out okay. Kind of plain. Some tattoos, like blue tattoos, would probably look good, but then I always make a mess of it, and I can't ever make up my mind and stick with a very simple pattern. I always got to get all weird and complex and squiggly and ugh. So yeah, I don't know. We'll think about that one. And finally, the one that I spent the most time on this week was the Predator, also of the Wadroon. I actually tried to put a little bit of time and effort and energy into him. And yes, I did do the bottom of the Carnotaurus's mouth there. This guy is just massive. I mean, he's... Let's grab a GW wart. Iron jaw comes up to his chest. An ogre. A GW ogre. Almost can look him straight in the eyes. I think the only thing that's going to outclass him is a troll or a Troggoth. At least if you want to go GW route. Now, the Wadroon, the orc guys, actually have their own big, heavy infantry coming, the Warbred. So I'm sure we'll get some of those to show off. I do have a troll handy, though, from the Nords. They're about the only thing that's taller. These guys definitely got the bulk. That's just a mean-looking crossbow, too. So I'm satisfied. I got him finished. I am trying to figure out, I want to do some sort of big, giant, crazy, irresponsibly humongous printing project. I'm going to start that Lord of the Print Godzilla, and I've got some interesting stuff coming in the next week or so. But I think we'll try to put a poll up on our Patreon page, and we'll let you guys have that ultimate decision as to what we end up building. I've got a couple of big choices. In the meantime, we'll have those links down below for everything if you are curious to check out any of this stuff. Not that there's a whole lot of options this week. It was pretty simple, but you know what? It's vacation. Sometimes we want to take it easy. You understand, I hope. Hopefully everybody out there is staying busy, getting their stuff painted, getting their stuff ready, because I know things are definitely looking good, at least over here in my neck of the woods in the U.S. So hopefully, maybe I will see some of you, and I can roll terribly, and you can watch how poorly my stuff plays on the tabletop. Won't that be fun again? With that said, this has been High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.